Yes, sir. American Idol is done, man. We back. Regular shit. Magic secrets revealed with the Masked Magician, man. 15 minutes of it with your boy JQ on this Memorial Day Sunday. 25. You feel me? Like, subscribe, and comment and all that. New music coming. Got new music for y'all to purchase. I'm writing, doing that damn thing in the studio, man. You could see. I could show you, but trust, man. Alright, cool, man. Got a little freshness going. I mean, I might be homeless, but pray for me. Pray for me that I ain't gonna be homeless. And make sure to like, subscribe, comment.
Next,
and buy my albums and donate to the page so I can get bread.
the magician will perform another classic trick that has mystified audiences since the days of Houdini. It involves these 4 transparent tumblers, each one larger than the next. The tumblers actually double in volume. As we can clearly see, the tumblers are of different sizes, and this isn't an optical illusion.
Nope.
The magician takes 2 of the smaller tumblers, the smallest of which is filled with milk.
I'm back in the corner, too. I'm back in the corner. I ain't full screen on top, so y'all don't have to see my pretty face. Or some of y'all think I'm ugly. Whatever the case. Love y'all. American Idol fans, this shit.
He pours it from the small glass into the tumbler that is twice its size.
That's tit milk. Shit, my bad.
Incredibly, the milk has doubled, completely filling the larger glass.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
The magician takes the next largest. The magician takes 2 of the smaller tumblers, the smallest of which is filled with milk.
Let's go. I didn't see this one. This is my first time.
He pours it from the small glass into the tumbler that is twice its size. Incredibly, the milk has doubled, completely filling the larger glass. The magician takes the next largest glass. Again, this one is twice the size of the tumbler with the milk. He pours the milk into this glass and, again, it miraculously doubles.
Oh, shit.
This tumbler is twice the size of the last. Yet
if you pause it, you can see the milk, the leche. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. Look, it's coming from the inside. Like that. Alright, cool.
And again, it miraculously doubles. This tumbler is twice the size of the last, yet the milk fills it to the rim. Now for the biggest glass. As we can see, it too is twice the size of the tumbler with the milk. The magician pours the milk in, once again filling the larger. The magician too is twice the size of the tumbler with the milk. The magician pours the milk in, once again filling the larger glass completely and defying all laws of science. An amazing trick. Named
optical illusion, though.
For the Latin phrase multum in parvo, meaning much in little. So how did the magician make the small shot glass of milk double not once, not twice, but 3 times, completely filling the largest glass?
That beats fire.
Here are the secrets. You're looking right at them. The glasses aren't exactly what they appear to be. As we can see, there is a solid cylinder filling the center of the tumbler, yet leaving a narrow channel around the sides. This channel is for the milk.
Oh, that's
Each glass is carefully constructed so that the secret cylinder takes up all but the same amount of space.
That's hard.
So each tumbler will hold the same amount of liquid.
Hard. That's fine, I ain't gonna lie.
From this angle, the cylinders are easy to see. The magician begins by pouring the milk from the smallest glass into the next larger one. He's careful to hold the glass so that we can't see the clear cylinder inside. From this angle, we can see the milk cascade off the top of the cylinder, filling the space along the side channel.
Around it, even better. Even better. I thought it was just going in the center.
The process is repeated with the next 2 larger glasses.
Oh, wow, that's genius. I ain't gonna lie, that's fine. I like that.
Since their inner cylinders are proportionately bigger, the exact same amount of milk appears to fill them equally.
Yo, life's crazy, man. I might be at my apartment, man. Pray for this.
There is much in little, especially when you know the secrets.
chill with that, please? We don't want to hear that music. Might get a charge. Might get a charge. I know what we gonna do.
They don't believe.
I knew that was gonna happen. How y'all doing today? Make sure you tell me what the deal is, how y'all doing and all that. 5 minutes into this, let's go.
That street magicians have used to fool their unsuspecting victims.
Let's go.
While cruising a parking lot, he happens upon a random car with the registration displayed inside the windshield. He makes sure we can see that the registration is definitely underneath the glass. But you know he's up to something. Walking alone in a deserted parking lot? Let's watch. He covers the registration with his hand, rubs the glass, and now look at this. He's reached through the glass and is pulling the registration slip out. This has got to be illegal. So much for expensive car alarms. The owner of this vehicle is in for quite a shock. No chips, breaks, or cracks. It's safety glass after all. And the magician has registered another hit. I bet he can even open the door lock without a wire hanger. I think it's safe to say that the magician doesn't really reach through the glass of a
2 back-to-backs where I never seen before.
Random car and pull out the registration. But how does he do it? The first secret is the car isn't random at all. This one has a beautiful assistant hiding in the trunk. Looks like a late model. We see the magician cover the registration with his hand, but what we don't see is that inside the car is a piece of fishing line taped to the back of the slip and running through the car into the trunk. When the hidden assistant gives this line a tug, the registration pulls away from the inside of the window and drops out of view. Here's an angle you don't see. She tugs, and the slip flies. The magician secretly hid a duplicate registration in his hand before the trick began. With his hand against the glass, we never see it. Until, of course, he goes through the magical motions of pulling it through the glass. Actually, he's just pulling it out of his hand.
He sold it at first.
From this view inside the car, you can see just how he does it. And that's how he breaks the law, without breaking the glass.
Oh, I get copyright joint. Do. Creepy doll back to life. Never seen that one. Wait, hold on. Creepy doll to life.
A haunted house. Now for an illusion known as the haunted house.
Let's go. Scary shit.
Don't be scared. It's only a trick. Smallest haunted house I've ever seen. The magician examines each of its walls. Supposedly, there's a ghost inside.
Never seen these before. That's fire.
Must be a small one. He opens the doors. Take a good look inside. You don't need X-ray vision to see all the way through this haunted house.
The creepy voiceover.
What's this? A tiny rocking chair. He places the chair back inside the house and closes the door.
Fire, that warehouse, crack.
A little abracadabra. The doors are opened. And somehow a tiny doll has materialized in the chair. He places it back inside the house and closes the doors. Again, he moves around the haunted house. When he opens the doors this time, we see that the tiny doll has grown into a larger doll.
That's fire.
This is getting spookier by the minute. He puts the doll back inside. The doors are closed. A few magical gestures. A big puff of smoke. And suddenly the toy doll has magically transformed into a living doll. A big puff of smoke. And suddenly the toy doll has magically transformed into a living doll. How did he do it? Don't worry about calling Scully and Mulder. Here are the secrets. With the lid removed, you can see that there is a small platform for our assistant to sit on. Her arms and legs fit into secret compartments in the walls of the house.
Oh, she rides that joint.
The roof provides the extra space she needs to conceal the rest of her body.
Sex position.
When the doors are opened, you can see all the way to the back of the house. What you don't realize is that the assistant is already hidden inside. She's the one that helps create all the magic. The assistant reaches her hands through the secret panels in the walls and replaces the empty chair with another chair that has a doll sitting in it. She quickly closes the panels. The magician opens the doors, and there's the chair and doll. When the doors are closed, our assistant exchanges the small doll for a larger doll. Not very spooky, is it?
We know the tricks of the trade now. That shit was kind of whack. I ain't gonna lie. You mother.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance.
They be doing that on purpose, man, I swear.
First up tonight, the magician will demonstrate a classic illusion that has been performed on television countless times and in live performances all over the world. His assistants do a little dance to get us in the mood. Good job. But no matter how talented they are, he can always use one more. Here she is. Nice. She steps up onto the chair and reclines on a board that is resting between two other chairs. Now another assistant enters. This one is apparently repossessing the furniture. The magician places the girl in a trance as his other assistants wrap her in a sheet that was hanging down from the board. Nighty-night. Beneath the board, we can see that the magician is standing on a raised platform so we can see him work his magic. He does some conjuring, and the girl rises. The assistants remove the chairs that were supporting the board. She's floating in mid-air.
Mad fate.
Slowly, the girl continues to rise.
Doing a conductor.
The magician motions, and one of the assistants returns with a stainless steel hoop. The magician passes the hoop around the girl once to prove that there are no wires or other supports. She's really floating in the air by magic. He passes the hoop around her a second time, just to be sure, before the assistant takes it away. Now the magician commands the girl in the air to float back down. This is amazing. And we can see there are no wires. He asks the two assistants to return with the chairs. They place them beneath the board just in time to catch it before it floats all the way to the ground. The sheet is removed, and there you have it. A beautiful girl who can levitate by magic. So how did the magician make his lovely assistant levitate before our very eyes? Here's how.
I have no idea.
When the illusion begins, a board is supported on each end by wooden chairs. The assistant takes her position and is wrapped in a sheet. This sheet conceals the first secret. Hidden behind it is a steel mechanism that is holding up the board. The chairs are merely there for effect. Without the sheet, we can see the mechanism supporting the board and the girl. When the magician steps behind the girl and up onto the platform, his body hides the mechanism from view.
Nice.
But how does he make her rise? The platform contains the next secret. Concealed inside is an electric motor that is connected to a hydraulic piston powerful enough to support the girl. The steel mechanism is attached to the piston, which raises it into the air. The platform's carpeted top contains the next secret. Two switches are hidden beneath the black carpeting. When the magician appears to be conjuring the power to levitate the girl, he's simply turning on the power to the motor. One switch causes the hydraulic piston to rise. The other causes it to lower.
Truth is hidden in plain
With the board
sight,
attached to
for
the
real.
mechanism, how does the magician make it appear that it's unsupported by passing the solid hoop around the girl not once, but twice? The secret here is the design of the steel mechanism. This S-shaped metal tube is connected to the board. On the first pass, the magician slides the ring close to the board and on the inside of the S. When he comes to the end, he slides the part of the ring that is trapped inside the S back around the other side. This frees the ring from the S-shaped support and makes it appear that it has passed completely around the girl. Careful choreography is all it takes to navigate the maze-like support while making it look nonchalant. Since the audience is busy looking for overhead wires, passing the hoop around the girl convinces them she is floating by magic. Even I'm about to believe it. Next, the magician steps on the down button, and the hydraulic piston lowers the girl
I want to see that.
close to the board and on the inside of the S. When he comes to the end, he slides the part of the ring that is trapped inside the S back around the other side. This frees the ring from the S-shaped support and makes it appear that it is past support and makes it appear that it is past complete support and makes it appear that it is past. This frees the ring from the S-shaped support and makes it appear that it is passed completely around the girl. Careful choreography is all it takes to next pass. The magician slides the ring close to the board and on the inside of the S. When he comes to the end, he slides the part of the ring that is trapped inside the S back around the other side. This frees the ring from the S-shaped support and makes it appear that it is passed completely around the girl.
Alright, we out, man. That was pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. That second joint was whack. That second joint was whack, my bad. Alright, we out. Peace. A little over 15, but that's alright. Hope y'all enjoy.